Greetings to everyone. This is your host Ash Khan and you are watching Consumer Pakistan News Channel. In today's bulletin, 3 phases suggestion made by government for COVID-19 vaccination. A provisional timeline has been approved by the federal government for administering COVID-19 vaccines in 3 recurring phases. The vaccination drive is reportedly scheduled to commence in March 2021. According to the reports, the Health Ministry will initiate vaccination procedures in 3 phases. In Phase 1, 10 million people will be administered the COVID-19 vaccine, including 0.5 million frontline essential health workers and 9.5 million people aged over 65. The second phase will oversee a mass vaccination drive for all essential health workers and the population aged over 65. Phase 3 of the forthcoming COVID-19 vaccination drive will incorporate a defined portion of the remaining population. The continuation of the vaccination will be based on the available quantity after the completion of Phase 3. The National Command and Operations Center recently approved the vaccine administration plan prepared by the expanded program on immunization of the Health Ministry. Future developments regarding post-vaccination orders will be disclosed in due time. A non-stop winter spell to be witnessed by Karachi. It has been indicated by Pakistan Meteorological Department that Karachi's temperature may fall as low as 3 to 5 degrees in January. By mid-December, nighttime temperatures could hover below 9 degrees in some parts of the city. According to the meteorologist Jawad Memon, the Sindh capital should brace for another winter spell. Answering to a question about a disappointing November, Memon said the month broke a lot of records in Karachi and across Pakistan. Winter came early this year and brisk western winds in Balochistan and Punjab have left the nation confused. During March 2021, the cold temperatures will cover greater parts of the coastal belt along city lines, and the monsoon rains a few months ago are not the cause of that. All utility stores to get a central IT system. A central IT system to be introduced by the Utility Store Corporation for all its offices, warehouses and retail outlets by June 2021. This step was taken in order to minimize the challenges that cash and carry and other mega stores in Pakistan face while maintaining accurate catalogs of inventories. A report has been prepared by the USC, which will be forwarded to the Ministry of Industries and Production. The report explains how automation will help in identifying the trends in the chart-topping items and locations. The state-owned retail company's management established the integrated data center for ₹5 million, and a consultant will be hired this month to link and automate the 4,881 retail stores and 124 warehouses. New gas connections banned for industries by government. Solely for power generation purpose, the government has imposed a ban on new gas connections. For industrial units based on locally produced gas and liquefied natural gas, the industries, especially the textile sector, have gas connections and are producing electricity in addition to getting electricity at subsidized rate from the national grid. They are not only receiving subsidized electricity but are also receiving LNG at half the rate for captive power plants. The ministries concerned have also not raised any question as to why industries are getting subsidized gas for captive power plants when they are receiving electricity at discounted rates from the national grid. These captive power plants are inefficient. The National Accountability Bureau had launched an inquiry during the tenure of Pakistan People's Party government and termed gas supply to the captive power plants a criminal offense. Now the cabinet, in a meeting held last week, directed that no new gas connections may be allowed to the industrial units solely for power generation through domestic gas or LNG, where grid connectivity was available. Prime Minister Imran Khan inaugurates Air Sial. Prime Minister Imran Khan on Wednesday inaugurated Air Sial, the third private airline of Pakistan, which was introduced and will be operated by Sialkot's business community. The Prime Minister cut the ribbon to launch the airline, which will initially operate domestically. Speaking to the business community, the Prime Minister said that the airline was an excellent initiative which will create much needed competition for the Pakistan International Airlines. Furthermore, it will benefit the business community in Sialkot, which the Premier believed was on its way to becoming Pakistan's centre of exports. With its current fleet of 3 Airbuses, Air Sial will operate flights to and from Sialkot, Islamabad, Karachi, Lahore and Peshawar. Air Sial, a licensed airline, is the brainchild of members of the Sialkot Chamber of Commerce and Industry, who launched the project after the success of their earlier initiative, the Sialkot International Airport Limited. Thank you for watching Consumer Pakistan News Channel. This is I, Ash Khan. See you in the next bulletin. Until then, take care and goodbye.